Alright guys, welcome back to some more LA Noire. Hope everybody's doing alright today. This series isn't quite turning into the weekly one I thought it was, but I'm rolling with it.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bekowsky. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Okay. Well, alrighty then.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Man, I guess so.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket. An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Well, alrighty. Yeah, normally I wasn't planning on having this be it's like a 3rd series right now, but we're just kind of busy. And generally,
oh, I knew I should have driven.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bekowsky. We're talking from experience.
that's definitely an interesting man. Jacob's backyard at 2 p.m. This old man didn't even notice there was a car in his backyard till 2.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan.
Houlihan.
Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
There it is. Who just leaves a car back here?
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
All right. I guess Carruthers would be here if anybody was dead. This is definitely odd.
You must have taken the flag as a
Argentinian
souvenir.
flag.
Can't have any street value.
Argentinian? So these are Argentine? Wouldn't it be called the Argentine flag?
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Well, we can gather that there are Argentinian of some kind. Argentine, yep.
It's owned by the Argentinian Embassy.
Anything in the trunk?
Empty.
As a rental car would be. They took a wheel, so it can't go nowhere.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. The car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Well, this thing doesn't look like it has a lot of street value. I mean, it's just a consulate car. Oh. Evidence over here. What's this? Look at it. What does it say on it? Property of Dewey Bros? Dewey Bros?
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Alright, we've the investigation music hard enough. Bekowsky wants to go talk to the old... Why can we use the phone? You want me to...
We better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard, after all.
I mean, okay, I
Oswald
guess.
Jacobs?
That's right.
Hello, Mr. Man, sir.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see
Yep.
this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here.
Baseball.
Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Okay, sorry about that. Somebody's just texting me. Okay, let me look at you. Okay. 65. Okay, so what's your witness report, buddy?
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Well done. Ooh. I don't. Okay. I mean, I've no reason to doubt him. I guess.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Firstly, they could have been Argentinian. I don't know what he's thinking there. Okay, well, let's talk about the Hispanic suspects.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
No, you can't even look me in the eyes either, can you, old man? Come on.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
Nosy
I
old
was
bastard.
curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Well, I just accused you of looking around the car when you probably should have stayed away from the car. Did you get a look at the car that drove off?
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
He doesn't seem like he's lying. It's dark out. He would maybe not as. Oh. Let's be chill with him. Yeah.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
So the people doing this maybe liked cars, huh? All right, well, do you know anything about the car that was stripped?
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
How come you can't look at me when telling me that? Man, come on. Look at you. You know what? Let me accuse him, just to see.
Why did you take the license plate?
No, Cole.
Me? Well, what I do with license plates? You saying I have them?
No. Although I did just want to see what Cole would
Don't
say.
ask, you never find out.
Yeah, I definitely don't have enough evidence, but you're totally full of shit. Yep.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
I mean, if you were really going to show me, why'd you bullshit half the statement you gave me, buddy? All right. 1947, Juan Francisco Valdez.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
I'm just looking through some of the... What the... Okay.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Yeah, what the hell? I just got done with the Red Dead episode where we got to do a French guy that draws naked
I think
women.
we've run
Now
this place dry. Let's find a game well.
I mean, Jesus, I'm just running into every little nook and cranny of Rockstar games and their nudity filter or lack thereof. Let's call this
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it.
Hmm.
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Now what's okay? So
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's his
how old is this kid?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Any messages?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Yeah, we got it
Could you
right
have him
here.
brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls
Oh,
it.
he wants an audience.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Come on, Bekowsky.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
I don't even know what to say about that. But I guess we're gonna have.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine.
Where
are we headed?
No, you gotta go somewhere else for. Well, let's go to Dewey Brothers. Why is there wrench here? That is the one outlier in this whole thing. Is that wrench? The rest I can piece together. Not the
This
wrench.
has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
I mean, I guess so. Right. Dewey Brothers Dealership 207. Alright. Wait, is this the car? This is the car dealership from the intro. Oh, this is cool.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine Embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
All right. This man's face just makes me just like I just picture a human pit bull.
We keep all our tools in here.
Okay.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Okay. I guess let's screw
You
around
sure
with
you
wrenches.
guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, too?
No.
Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do.
Here. There we go. Let's go for the next one. That one. It's a red one.
One left.
So that was Gabriel Delgado's wrench.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
And there was a Gabriel in that little notebook of his. Angelic features but feisty. So, I don't know. Maybe they tried to get together.
If
Didn't
you
go
don't
so
mind,
well.
we have a few questions.
All right. What's your association with Valdez, William Pitbull?
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
You're full of shit.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Why does he know you enough to keep your phone number in his notebook here? Let me use this. There we go.
You found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
It happens all the time. So does your bullshit.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
You are a very irresponsible owner. You ain't even looking at me. All right. Doubt.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Well then. All right, how about the wrench? What can you tell me about that wrench?
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
I wouldn't really know how to respond to this in that.
Stop lying to me, Dewey. The thieves work for you.
You can't prove that. Go ahead and try.
I mean, okay. Fine.
Sorry.
Fine.
My mistake.
He's looking at me, but he's got the pit bull face, man. Yes.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs, and they have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
I mean,
thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
Are they working on getting citizenship?
God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling.
Yeah.
Time to visit
My
Gabriel
God.
Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Well, we have a couple other places, don't we? Oh, yeah. We gotta go to Central. You're driving. I'm not driving. I can drive, but I just don't want to.
Can you drive to this?
This has to go up unedited.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is
People
Y,
in the 40s didn't know what a
horizontal is X.
dimension was?
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now.
I mean, I guess. All right, we're back at Central. Corner of First and Hill at 219. I don't know why they didn't just call it Central, but okay.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Okay. Everybody's just getting in the hallway right just now. Hello.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
That look on... No.
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bekowsky.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you?
I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend, let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Great for you, buddy.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase.
No, they didn't.
A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
No, you're lying. Why are you lying to me?
You're lying, Valdez. You made the arrangements for the car.
Call the embassy. I decided the color and model, but was not involved in the transaction.
Bullshit.
Ya
What?
basta.
What?
I will stand no more of this.
Bullshit.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, your worship.
You ain't looking. Lying.
I think you know who stole the car and why they stole it, Valdez.
How dare you? If I was a younger man, I would demand satisfaction. And what evidence do you have that links me to the thief?
He's just
Like I made a
so
mistake.
up his own ass. You lying. Yep.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
All right, let's talk about your association with Gabriel.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico, a presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Now he looks very uncomfortable. Yeah, you lying.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman?
Jesus.
This will cause an international incident.
Well, I was just, I mean, well, I mean, you are.
Danny,
That's
Ben,
what I- okay.
Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
Let's nail this kid Delgado and wrap this thing up.
I guess we're gonna have to. You know, I'm debating with this series because I do want to show you guys what the right answer is. I wonder if I can
Finished
go
with
back
Valdez.
later.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
I'm sure I can. I'm gonna have a couple of edits. Anywho, I guess let's go see what Gabriel
drive.
Delgado's up to.
Do we know where we're going?
No. All right. I missed the time. Oh well.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
Let's hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
Let's see.
What the hell is this guy doing?
That man is running into this apartment because I'm sure he stole a car. Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah,
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where
He's
you
in
are,
big
Ms.
trouble.
Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
All right. That's
So how
a very
far
familiar
along are
looking
you?
flag. Yep.
Nearly 20 minutes.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Right. So how's it going to be when
Very
you go
dumb
into
move.
labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He
In
will
here?
be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for
Nope.
us.
Unless you
There'll be
help us
something in here.
again, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long
What's this?
time.
Doesn't look like anything.
Just some kind of list. Window ain't even open. Lipstick, some kind of medallion thing. I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Well, if it's candy apple red, I guess we'll find out. The tea's boiling. The sink's a mess.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
I guess so. Anything out here? That door is a gold. Give me that door. Give me the door. It's in here. There's tools in here. Did he steal wrenches from work? No. What about this one? Those look like wrenches. This is also not a wrench. God damn it. Packard wheels.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
I guess so. Diplomatic plates.
Diplomatic license plates.
Well, all right. We made the music go away. Let's go interview Anna, I guess. Hola, Miss Rodriguez.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
No, you haven't, but he has. Come on, just tell me where he is.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
What? How do I respond to that? Okay, pause. I'm just gonna read this again. Why did he steal the car? I mean, no?
Gabriel's been in trouble before. He left you here alone to answer for him, and you expect me to believe that his motive was honor?
Please don't yell at me.
Okay.
I've done nothing wrong.
But you get that look on your face like you're trying to bullshit me or something.
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
I mean, okay.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Your tea's been going for 3 days?
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
So he doesn't keep you very... Okay, fine.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
But you can't look... Okay, so I can't... Yeah.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa
What?
Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
Okay.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
I mean, I guess so.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get him off the streets.
All right.
It's him, the cop from the newspaper.
Where are we going anyway? I mean, I know where we're going. Where exactly is it? Bekowsky can drive.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Now, if you want me to get out and switch with you when you get there, I'm sure you'll make me do that.
Man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cards.
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
No, I think he more means pride before the fall. All right. Legal street race 603.
There's
Jesus.
the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
All right.
They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247.
Hello
Requesting
there.
assistance at 1st and Santa
Stop
Fe.
your vehicles.
Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
You want to go,
Because
buddy.
we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell it. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling. I've had
Damn.
enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
He's getting
Man,
away.
this guy's got to get out of the way.
Gonna lose him.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this
All
guy
right.
out.
All right.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
I'm getting there, Bekowsky. Eh. Stop your car. Stop your car. Stop your car.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Bekowsky, I'm beating the fuck out of his car with mine.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Okay. Oh. All right. Out the car. Out the car. Nope. Nope. You come here. Where are you going?
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
Okay, then.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one.
Cool.
That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
No problem. No problem at all. Oh. Well, I missed one clue, and I got 2 of them wrong, but I'm gonna go back and edit just so you guys can see like the right answers and whatnot. Anyway, yeah, this was one of the more interesting cases that like came out with LA Noire's DLC because this wasn't in the original game when it dropped. Um, to kind of go on a bit of a tangent for a second, when LA Noire came out in 2011, the way they did their whole DLC model is they had like the season pass. They were like one of the first games that did season passes. But they would just add cases, and that was DLC. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot for DLC, but it is nice to have. Anywho, I have to probably go do this again because I did this in first take. Anywho, if you guys like this episode, you want to see more stuff like this, feel free to leave a like and consider subscribing. And for the future of this series, I don't know how often we're gonna be on it. I meant to do this like as a kind of monthly thing, but there's more than like 12 cases in this game, so I don't know. Maybe it's like a bi-weekly or I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anywho, until I'm back on LA Noire, peace out and have a good night or evening, or have a good day, guys.
Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man, it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth.